parents play music too?
My mom played piano when she was little, and my dad played the piano and all kinds of instruments.
Okay, does he play now?
No.
Or recital? Or you have recital?
No.
Very good. Sometimes when parents are playing a lot of music in the house, the kids have a little advantage, but I guess that's not your case. That was very good. You know what I liked? Believe it or not, I loved when you made the little mistake and got out of it so well. Yo-Yo Ma says he analyzes the music not because it helps him play even so much more musically, but if he's playing Bach and he makes a mistake, he can just kind of make up notes around in the same key until he gets to the next key. So everybody makes a little mistake once in a while. You don't try to make them, but you sometimes do it. It's fine. I love the way you got out of it. You didn't make any fuss. Can you do this? Now, can you do it this way? I'm going to do it two ways. Now, can you do it this way? Sometimes I feel like you might be counting the beats in your head, with your head, like this, so it goes up and down. So I want you to play this much. And just think about the bow, and that's the only thing that moves. And then you can move a little bit later on, but just try it and see if you can make a really big, beautiful sound, lots of bow. It can even be a little slower. No, you already did this. But I want the violin is going to stay nicely on your neck, and you're going to use lots of bow. Yeah, so it's very good if you can try to make a more beautiful sound with the bow, and maybe not do too much of this. A little bit is okay. Now, you can say, well, I didn't do it that much, Mrs. Vamos, but it's only because I'm bigger, so it looks bigger. You're tiny. But if you could just... Hyphens or Oistrakh, and watch how nicely they bow. Okay, did you like that sound? Can you make it? Yeah, why not? But your head's going to stay still. You're not going to move your head. And then if you want to move a little bit, it's okay. You don't have to keep your head still, but you don't want to go up and down with your head. You want to play, you want to listen to your sound even now to make a beautiful sound. Are you working on vibrato? Yeah. And what do you do for vibrato? How do you exercise for vibrato?
I do like this sometimes, and then faster, and then I use sometimes like this, and then sometimes like this.
Can you show me? And can you try one time maybe like this? Instead of this way, but just even the first finger down a little bit. I do the same exercise. And is there another? Do you ever do it with the bow? Do you ever do this? Did I hear that? And now, can you do this? park and go swimming. And you stay here and keep doing it until we get back, okay? You probably have a really good vibrato, all right? Is that okay? No, it's not okay. Is that stupid? Let's do it again. The reason I said that when I was little, my teacher showed me the exercises, and I did it about 2 minutes the whole year, added up 2 minutes, and it didn't help me very much. And then when I got older, I realized I didn't do it enough. So you can do it lots of time. And just feel the finger going back. And I'll do it with you because it's really boring. So it's not fun, but it's okay. That is very slow and nice. Now let's do. Oh, let's just do one of the both. Maybe you can have a little hat with 10, 20, 30, and then you can pick from, or 5, 10, 15, 20, and you can pick and you say, okay, I'm going to do 4th finger that many times. 1, even. And you can say on it, you can pick it. If you like to play games, and because this is kind of boring, so you can say, let's say, 4th finger even vibrato, 10 times. And then you pick a few every day, and then you pick one up. I say, oh, 1st finger in rhythm. Rhythm would be like this. And your teacher can write all the different exercises she wants you to do. And if you're really ambitious, you can say, I'll pick 5, and I'll practice those. And then you could take the metronome. You could say, I'm going to do 4 in a bow at 60 on the metronome. So the action is 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1st finger, and I'm going to have you do 1st finger now. And then you can put down the metronome 60 to 70, 5 times 5 down bows each. So you go 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And again 2, 3. And then you do it 5 times, and then you go 71. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. You don't have to make it that much yet because, but it gives you like a routine, and it breaks the routine up for every day, so you do those exercises. Now, let's do this exercise once more, and we're going to see if we can get a nice vibrato. Now just do this. Now do this. Wide. Yeah, so when I practice something, then I like to see if I can really do it. I practice, then I try it out. Now, let's see if you can do this. Wider. Yeah. I think do you try to vibrate when you practice? Yeah, first do the exercises so the vibrato doesn't get too narrow, and then then do a little bit in the piece. So you could say, I'm going to do these exercises, I'm going to try out a line, and then you try it out, because is it working, is it not working? Still not working, I got to do it some more. All right, now I have to say one word to these teachers, because this teaching, these kids, you're doing everything. How many teachers are here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So when I teach, somebody comes in and plays Sibelius Concerto, maybe 2 pages, and then I say, oh, let's work on this spot, fine, let's work on that. And I say, but every note they play, you have to guide them, and you work so hard. And then they grow up and they play beautifully, and nobody ever says anything about you. You're like mashed potatoes, nothing. But I think that we should make a rule that if you have a good teacher who starts you out well, you have to put their name. I remember my son, he's a really good cellist, and he went to Eastman, and he was playing in an orchestra with an old man who was in the back of the section. My son was sort of subbing and doing it for a little extra money. And then he went to a concert at Juilliard, and Joel Krosnick, who was the cellist of the Juilliard Orchestra, was there, and it mentioned this man's name. And my son said, I sat with him. Did you say? He said, he was my first teacher. And my son said, well, that was very nice that you put his name down in the program. And he said, I wouldn't even think of not listing it. But most of the time, you just do this because you love to teach, but you do the hardest work. This is so amazing. But I just gave a talk to Suzuki teachers from around the country, because I used to run a Suzuki program at Western Illinois University. So I was teaching teachers how to teach. And some of them became pretty good teachers, and one of them leads the Suzuki program at the Cleveland Institute of Music and teaches there. But I know how amazingly patient and painstaking the work is. And then it comes to me, and my job is not that easy. It's not as difficult. And I just think it's just amazing. These kids play very well, very well. Okay, I think we're done. Wait a second. I don't know the teacher's name. Okay. Sometimes I'll say, who